Welcome, everyone. Thank you. First off, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. It means so much for you to be here on our special day. Thank you so much. Thank you.
To all my wonderful family and friends, thank you so much for being here today. It means so much for us that you have kept yourselves safe and COVID-free over the last couple of days to be here and enjoy our wedding day together. Even 5 days ago, we were umming and ahhing whether or not we would be here, so it means the world that you are all sat here in front of us. It's incredible, so thank you for being here.
This day, I married my best friend, the one I laugh with as we share life's wondrous zest, as we find new enjoyments and experience all that's best. The one I live for because the world seems brighter, as our happy times are better and our burdens feel much lighter. The one I love with every fibre of my soul. We used to feel vaguely incomplete. Now together, we are whole.
Yeah, are you happy? Are you happy with the colours and everything still? Yeah. Do you reckon we should go for a bit of a stronger lip? Or are
Right, so for those of you who don't know us, Rich, Rob, Harry, Lee's groomsmen. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to see so many of Lee and Emily's family and friends here today. Now open the envelopes you've been given to have a look at some photos we've provided.
Lee has always seen himself as a bit of a fashion guru. He loves his clothes and has always taken a lot of pride in his appearance. The only issue with this is he hasn't actually updated his haircut. He's maintained the same Tintin haircut for going on 20 years now. Incredible.
In the presence of God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, we have come together to witness the marriage of Lee and Emily, to pray for God's blessing on them, to share their joy, and to celebrate their love. Marriage is a gift of God in creation, through which husband and wife may know the grace of God. It is given that as man and woman grow together in love and trust, they shall be united with one another in heart, body, and mind, as Christ is united with his bride, the church. The gift of marriage brings husband and wife together in the delight and tenderness of sexual union and joyful commitments to the ends of their lives. It is given as a foundation of family life, in which children are born and nurtured, and in which each member of the family, in good times and in bad, may find strength, companionship, and comfort, and grow to maturity in love.
Emily, you are my light when I am low. My food guinea pig when I find a new recipe. And my partner in crime. I love you more than you will ever know. I promise you a life of laughter, mostly at me. At me, mostly. To be cared for, and to be a partner in all the ventures we are going to go on, even if I am the Sherpa at the end of it, with the pockets. So I'd like to put a toast together, and that is, to us, you are all family. So I'd like to say, to family. Thank you.
Family.
Lee, will you take Emily to be your wife? Will you love her, comfort her, honour and protect her, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live.
I will.
Emily, will you take Lee to be your husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honour and protect him, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him as long as you both shall live?
I will.
These two, a poem for Emily and Lee. For something so huge, love starts off so littly, like a single drop of water in a fountain in Italy. Then it shoots up and soars to the sky. It's like all the time in the world passes by.
For those people who don't know me, my name's Andy and I'm Lee's dad. First of all, I've been called upon tonight to do something that is quite close to these two people. But firstly, I'd like to apologise beforehand in case there is some serious dad dancing later.
No, there will.
These feet haven't parted for a long time and I intend to let them loose tonight, so I apologise beforehand. As you know, on this occasion, there are people, family and friends that can't be with us. And unfortunately, excuse me for getting emotional, we lost Lee's gran in March and Emily lost her nanny Betty 6 weeks ago. So I'd like you to take your glasses, please, and join me in a toast to absent family and friends. Absent family and friends.
So firstly to my bridesmaids, Louise, Camille and Lucy, who I think you'll all agree look beautiful today, so thank you very much. I am so happy to have had you by my side and with you this morning. It really means the world, and I am eternally grateful that you have all helped me marry the man of my dreams, and forever I will be grateful. So thank you. Thank you. To Lee's groomsmen, Harry, Rich and Rob, who you all met earlier and did a wonderful speech, so thank you very much for the speech, and thank you, Vicky. None of this day would have been achievable without the help of our parents who sit alongside us today. Thank you, firstly, to Lee's parents, Andy and Julie, for all your help. So firstly, to Andy, thank you so much for making sure the guys turned up presentable, going along and helping with the fittings, and making sure that all the guys have turned up looking fantastic today. So it really, really means the world to me. To Julie, I am so pleased you're arty, and the fact that you can take what I say and make it into some fantastic things. To my mum, Jane, well, there are literally no words that can describe the amount of time, support and worrying. And for anybody that doesn't know, my mum is the most fantastic warrior there is out there. She'll worry about anything. But I am so pleased that you are sat here next to me with my brother Tom, and we are able to spend the time. And I actually think that the last day has been the most relaxed that I have been in forever. And to have you here, both you and Tom, really means the world. But more importantly than that, thank you for my dress.
I hope everyone is enjoying themselves so far. Groomsmen, I don't know how you got those photos. But thank you. That was definitely light entertainment. I don't know about light. So thank you very much, gents. Much appreciated. During the last few years, both mine and Emily's families have helped us greatly, from creating on your tables, the stunning paintings for the table names, to which my mum and Gramps have kindly painted for us. So thank you. Thank you so much. My family has got a bit of a talent with artistry, and as you can see downstairs with the cake, Jenny has definitely made an amazing job and is the artist of the cake. So thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. Bless your heart.
Now, believe it or not, Lee is actually a very romantic guy. He can quite often be found baking Emily her favourite almond croissants and cinnamon buns on a Sunday morning for breakfast in bed. So when it came to the proposal, Lee didn't disappoint. And he had it all figured out with a picturesque walk to Doodledore in Dorset. However, he hadn't quite planned for the torrential rain, but it really didn't dampen their spirits, and Emily was left speechless when she turned round to see Lee down on one knee. And now, although we don't know you too well, Emily, because, well, we haven't really had a chance, we already know that you're well out of Lee's league. It's clear to see. And no, on a serious note, Lee tells us how smart, kind and caring that you are. And I think we can all see how you make each other, so very happy. And we really do wish you a lifetime of love, happiness and laughter together. So without further ado, let's get our drinks. I would say please be upstanding, that's what I've written, but we're already standing. So please raise a glass to the new Mr. and Mrs. Fairley.
Now to my beautiful, stunning wife. I can't believe I'm saying that. I can't believe I'm saying that, to be honest, but that's amazing. As you might have heard from the first time we met, to me dropping my card and then not so slyly walking it to a gap for me to try and pick it up. To even the point the bar staff were laughing at me. To becoming speechless, as I said, as I got down on one knee at Doodledore in the middle of a storm. Literally, we were looked at quite funny walking up to Doodledore horizontal in the rain. To even being told on countless times, even at the church today by my groomsmen, that I'm punching well above my weight. And I am, I'm not going to lie.
Last but not least, to my husband, right? From the moment I first met you, I knew there was something special about this lovable guy that we all see in front of us today. And I have loved watching how we have grown over the last couple of years. And I can't believe it. We are here today, married. Your never-ending patience that allows me to live my dreams, be that DIY and the moving around of the flooring boards to make sure they are in the perfect order, or to help me on my way with my floristry dream. Your support and belief in me is out of this world, and I know that I would not be here today without you being my personal cheerleader. You brighten every day, and you make me smile and keep me very well fed. Lee knows how to cook.
I, Lee Scott,
I, Lee Scott,
take you, Emily Jane,
take you, Emily Jane,
to be my wife,
to be my wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
for better, for worse,
for better, for worse,
for richer, for poorer,
for richer, for poorer,
in sickness and in health,
for sickness and in health,
to love and to cherish,
to love and to cherish,
till death us do part,
till death us do part,
according to God's holy law,
according to God's holy law,
in the presence of God,
in the presence of God,
I make this vow.
I make this vow.
I, Emily Jane, take you, Lee Scott, to be my husband, to have and to hold, from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, to death us do part, according to God's holy law, in the presence of God,
I make this vow.
I make this vow. You hold my hand and my heart when things are tough, and you are always there to make me laugh. You truly are my rock, and if we can make it through the last year or so, we can do anything. And I can't wait to see what the future brings with you by my side. I promise to love you with all my heart, forever be your personal cheerleader as well. Hold you close when times are hard, and always make sure you have a Terry's chocolate orange on Christmas Day. But for now, I invite you all to raise your glasses for all of those who have helped us be here today, but most importantly, my Mr. B.
They have declared their marriage by the joining of hands and the giving and receiving of rings. I therefore proclaim that they are husband and wife.